Evening, everyone, and welcome to FRL pre-season. Firstly, apologies for the terrible mic audio. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have any money, so it's going to be there for quite a while. Joined by Tom Roberts, co-commentator for the pre-season race.
Yes. Ready for the action. Jensen, lad, your mic's not that bad. We're working with it.
I mean, you
Gonna
guys
be
say
the
it's
greatest
terrible.
commentary performance that you've ever seen. Heard.
Yeah, you heard it
And
here first.
it's a sweaty lobby as well, like some great talent in this race. So
Yeah, we got old names, some new drivers as well. We got a lot of LFR drivers, it looks like. And of course, yeah, the FRL champion Montana, former FRL champion MedTC, um, race winners as well, Lou and Vaporizer. And yeah, pretty much most of the, I think the rest are quite fairly new, so yeah, that's pretty much it.
I
But I
think we're getting
think,
underway shortly.
yeah, we've got 11 drivers in, expected somewhere around that, so I assume we're ready to go. I'll just give the go ahead for it, I think.
Yes, we're about to get underway.
You're not in the
Bahrain,
lobby,
is it?
Pat.
Is it night time? Have you got it set to night time? Because it's got a little day. It's got the sun.
Well, go to there, it's realistic, so yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's pretty random duo, isn't it?
This is a goated duo, I can't lie.
I mean, like, Ball Boy in F2, he could have been by himself, but I think he's joined with a new commentator, so we have two duos tonight on both streams. But I'm sure F1 will be the better stream, hopefully.
Yeah, definitely.
um, what's happening?
Just waiting for someone to leave the pits. Who's going to be the first one out?
Yeah, I've got new UI though. I can't
I
pause my
have.
game or anything. Mine is a bit broken.
I'm guessing one of the drivers is like glitched, because, well, yeah,
Oh,
Emily Hannah's has just rejoined. On
oh,
my
I
screen
am.
anyway.
Yeah,
Mate, if this lobby's bugged, I'm actually like,
instantly
I'm
bugged.
interested to see how bad this game is going to be.
Well, we already know this game. Oh, there we go. There we go. We've got it. And Hannah's
Oh yeah, my
no
timer
longer in the
just
session.
reset itself.
We can't invite
Well, that's
people back.
clever, at least I don't have that glitch.
I think Hannah's will have to try and use the old invite to get back in. Well, I think he already got back in. But, anyways, we should be underway for qualifying now.
Ooh, looks like an AlphaTauri out first.
Yeah, and that
The
is.
champion.
Yeah, Montana is first out on track. And you have. I think that is Lou as well. But we'll see what they can do for their first ones in qualifying. Remember, it's only a pre-season race, so these guys are trying to do pretty much their best, display their pace and that.
Try and prove their worth in F1, obviously.
Yeah, pretty
Well, I
much.
don't expect the most practice from
Avoid
drivers
getting
like
moved
Montana.
down if they're too slow. These are initial placements, so they could be moved about if needed to make it as competitive as possible. Yeah, we'll get the track map and all that stuff up. Don't need to tell him
Yeah, it
to
looks like Hannes did get his car, so he's alright. Montana warming up tyres, obviously.
Yeah,
I
coming up
expect
to
a
lap.
very good banker, since he it is Bahrain after all.
It'll be on his lap in the next few moments, followed by FRL, and I think that is Jaro also following the third car to start lap. But here comes Montana. See what he can do. I think we'll go on board for this one. Let's see how late he goes into turn one, and he uses all the curb on the outside there. That's a very interesting way of taking turn one, but it seems to work for him. As he goes up through turn three, it looked pretty decent. Into turn four, using all the outside curb. You want to try and avoid using this curb in this game, but he's going to use it anyways. That's a 0.3 sector one. On a big oversteer out of turn, I think it's turn 8. Into turn 9 and 10. Gets that fairly okay there. And it's the second DRS zone of the lap. Into 11, he misses the apex a little bit, but I don't think it's going to lose him too much time. And then go through turn 20, he uses all the inside curve there. And into 14, using all the outside, and on the run down to the final corner. You see what he does here, and use a little bit of the inside. Don't use much of the outside until he gets full on the power, and it's a 27.9 to start off, which is, yeah, I'd say fairly okay banker, but Lou absolutely tops that with a 0.8.
Looks like the LFR Mercedes driver, Kiki, I think has he backed out? No, he's coming to the line. I think he was slightly slower in the first two sectors. It's 28.6, slightly off the pace,
Yeah.
but obviously it's a banker, so, you know, mistakes can be made. As Sifala does a 28.5, so maybe there is quite a spread in pace around Bahrain.
And Rom goes P3 with a 0.3 there. And I think F3's pole time in pre-season was a 0.3 as well, so yeah, these guys gotta pick up the pace there. Just a little bit. I'm sure they will. Arrow Dundee on an outlap. And I think he raced in F2 last season, he picked up a couple of wins. And this is his first, if he does stay in F1, it'll be his first season in F1. And I'd probably say he's definitely got the pace to be there. Probably only just displaying it though, so. Let's see what it does. YS brand.
I'm on board now with Hannes. He's just finished the first sector. 28.4, which is just over a tenth lower than Montana, but he's coming into turn 10 now, the tricky downhill left-hander. Obviously hard to get right, but he seems to have done okay there. Now coming into this pretty medium speed left-hander. Got the traction decently, extending the track as much as he can. It's a 6.4 middle split, so it's not the worst we've seen tonight, but it's a few tenths off flute.
It's early laps, isn't it? So
yeah. The track will definitely ramp up towards the end. But he hasn't invalidated, and that's basically what's important on the first lap.
Point
It's a
one.
28-1, he's put himself third. So I'm sure he won't be too disheartened by that.
You see what RO Dundee does? He got 0.8 set to 1. Isn't great, really. He's a second off Hannes at the moment, so he'll be on for a low 29 or mid 29 or something like that.
See if he can get the last corner right. Oh, he's going to back off into the pits. Clearly not the perfect lap then.
Interesting.
Anyone on the lap? I don't think so.
Med TC.
Yeah, he's starting his now.
Former world champion, Med TC. Former F1 Esports Challenger driver, as James Head would say, as we go into turn 1.
It's missed the apex by just a little bit. A little bit of oversteer, but he's going to carry on.
I don't think they're actually locking up. Like on board it looks like they're locking up, but they aren't. But Med TC is 0.6 set to 1. Ain't great, really. Definitely cut some time down on that. It's very low gears out of turn 8. There he might have locked up, I don't actually know.
Yeah, there's a... I'm not sure how bad it is. It
Many
doesn't look
bugs
too bad on spectator cam, but definitely when you're driving, the cars lock up and the wheels spin on the exits, but like it's only a visual glitch. But it's a good middle sector from MedTC, I think.
Yeah, and also
purple, but I don't think so.
I mean, there's a 0.4 middle split. His first split is probably cost him though. It's definitely that turn 1, I think, that lost him all the time. He made up for it though, I'd say with that. If he didn't mess up his turn 1, he could have been contending at the top for the lap times.
Yaro's done a 28.7 in the middle first sector, so still yet to get a time down, but he's gunning for it. In the beautiful Williams in the night, I have to say. I quite like this car under the lights. Doesn't mess that corner up horrendously. I think he is the closest to finishing a lap. I think we've got one of the Ferraris is about to start, and also one of the AlphaTauris. So we'll go on board with them next. But Yaro's done a 6.6 split, so he's looking to go around 5th behind MedTC. Maybe behind Rom as well, but we'll see how he gets on in the last corner.
That's pretty good.
That off pretty nicely. Comes to light. He's going to do a 28.2, so goes into P5.
Yeah, very high at the top.
Got a run to do. Who's next? Rom's
FRL Lou started the lap.
Off.
Dundee is also at the start of his lap. And it's a 0.6. Don't know how he's going to fare that one. But see what FRL Lou does. He set the early pace. Montana's just starting a lap as well, but here comes Lou. He's 1,000 buff in set to 1.
Still slower than what Montana did in his first run, but he does make up for it in the middle sector. That looks pretty clean.
Oh!
I think he slightly missed the apex, but he took a really wide line and braking.
Yes. Oh yeah, the little snap there. That might have cost him a few hundreds on exit, but he's still 300. Oh, he's gone really wide. Really wide. And that might have ruined his final sector completely there. Unfortunately, Lou, I don't think he's going to improve his lap. Unless he can make it up in the last sector, he can. There is definitely...
Montana's flying right now.
Two tenths up.
Oh,
Oh,
0.0 split.
A little bit scorpion on the exit of turn 14 there, but he's coming to the final corner. And it looks fairly good for Montana. And he might get a 0.6 here. And it's a 0.7, still good for Montana as he goes to the top of the time sheets for that one. See any more flying laps at the moment?
Hannes is the next one to finish his lap. He's just coming to the end of the second sector now. What's it going to be? 6.3, he's a 10th up. So he's looking to solidify his third place, I think.
Everyone's struggling with that apex of turn 14. Where aren't they?
Yeah, it's a very difficult braking zone because you have to come across the curb and it's sort of, you have to slightly turn whilst you're braking, so it's easy to lock up the front right. And
yeah, a lot of difficult braking zones this track.
Doesn't quite squeeze into the 27s, but it's a decent lap to keep him in third.
There comes YS Brand starting a lap. And he put in some good performances last season, so expect him to set some good pace.
Zipalis just went 4th with another 0.0, so top. Well, I mean, I'd say all the times are relatively close right now,
Med TC, 2 tenths up in sector 1 there. Let's see what he could do in the middle sector. Hey, go missed the apex. Big time there.
Oh no. That is costly. Because that'll ruin his run all the way down the straight. But he's got to keep pushing. Oh, he's gone aggressive on the throttle and almost lost it.
Yeah, going slow there. He's still 2 tenths up.
He could challenge third place with this one.
And YS Brand slows down, but here comes MedTC. Flying Finn, MedTC to the car across the line. And he goes a 28.0, he loses time in the final sector. And that ultimately costs him third for that run. I don't know if he'll be able to get back to the pits in time for another run. It'll be very on the edge of time, but I don't think he can, looks like.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he'll get back in.
Unless the timer is a little bit bugged for us. But I'm not entirely sure, but he's pushing. Really wants to get back.
I think by the time he gets to the pits and he's been like rolled in, it'll be too late, but 28 flat isn't too shabby of a time, so. And it's all about the race, so. Can't be too disappointed. So now waiting for someone to come out for the final run. Who's it gonna be? Looks like it's gonna be the Red Bull.
YS Brand.
3 people coming out at the same time.
Yeah, Ferrari, Red Bull, both AlphaTauris, Mercedes. Another Mercedes.
To get out of the pits. Might have a bit of a car park in the last sector, waiting for all the tyre warmer. But it is Lou out first, so he will be the first man to start his final run. Maybe just wants to clean track in front of him to get set up and go for pole. That Montana time will be tough to beat though. TC is back in the pits, but he's not
Oh,
out
Dundee
again.
spun out of turn 3 there. Or turn 2, actually.
That's one way of warming up the tyres.
Yeah, but he's got like a massive difference on his front and rears. Yeah, MedTC knows he doesn't have a meal time, he's done for session.
Out to have the final showdown of the qualifying session. There's only a minute to go, so this is the only opportunity anyone's got of snatching pole position. As Lou starts his lap now.
And Lou, he's made mistakes quite a lot on his laps. He's done. Let's see what you do anyway. It's turn 1. And he doesn't short shift for a very long time there, coming out of turn 1. Keeps in second quite a bit. And he's really liking the low gears. 0.3, he's half a tenth up on his time.
This is looking quick from Montana's done a .270. That is rapid.
It's gonna
be close at the end of this lap.
These two are the...
hooks the apex up nicely.
I think these two are the two probably going to see battling for the championship. Lou going to be the challenger to Montana this season.
Don't forget, not everyone's here tonight as well, so...
Yeah.
As it was meant to be on Tuesday, but...
And 2 tenths up is Lou.
Servers.
2 tenths up for Lou, and he didn't go wide this time, so he's going to gain even more in the final sector. It could be a 0.5 for Lou.
Montana's done a 0.9 split.
Yeah, they're equal in time here. Both in the 0.9s. FRL Lou, a 0.5 for Lou. That's a pretty decent lap time here, but here comes Montana. Can he best it? No, he can't.
9,000 to a
second. Vaporizer a 0.8. He jumps up to third. Good time from him. Hannes is looking to jump back up into third. As he comes across the line, he's going to go back into third at 0.6. Some really fast times.
So good lap from him.
Yeah, great times.
Yaro's coming to the line as well. He's on a good lap. Oh, he snatches fourth away from Vaporizer.
Here comes Dundee. He could do the only lap he can, and it looks like it's going to be a high 28 for him, unfortunately. Not getting the greatest lap in qualifying, but that's qualifying over.
And it is FRL Lou. That is quite confusing there. That's with a 27.5. That is mighty close between them two. It's exciting for the rest of the season.
Oh my god.
So after that qualifying, what's your prediction for the race?
Let's hope these guys are clean. Let's hope these guys are clean. That's all I could say.
What's your prediction for the race? Give us the top 3.
You can't really put anyone else from Montana or Lou for the top 2. So those two in any order, top 2, and I'd probably have to go for, let's say, MedTC third. See, he's more of a race pace driver, I'd say, over the qualifying.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there, but you know, anything can happen. Is safety car on? Or is it off?
No, it is off, but I forgot to turn damage off, so hopefully they're clean.
Oh no,
yeah.
Jensen's messed up the settings. Let's hope we don't need a restart. Anyway, about to start the formation lap. Everyone's just selecting the strategy. May see a soft medium, maybe a medium hard, maybe a medium soft, maybe a hard medium. There's many strategies you can do here at Bahrain, isn't there? But yeah, I don't think you want to start on the softs because they just degrade so heavily. Or maybe someone towards the back will go for it and try and make a charge. Oh, as I say that, LFR Lou, the leader, has gone for softs, and he's the only man who has done so.
Oh.
Everyone else has started on mediums, so he's gonna try and pull a gap at the start of the race, and you know, try
Interesting
and
strategy
lead from their
from,
zone.
yeah, very
That is
interesting.
interesting indeed. Now it's just a question of whether he goes for the stretch into the mediums or goes hards. But yeah, I'm not sure if that is the right call from Lou. It may be at the end, in the end, but I guess we'll see. He'll definitely get the best start than Montana, but I know Montana on the previous game was very good at starts, so if Montana can get the tyres warmed up and, you know, with the formation lap, you never know. Someone could mess up the parking on the grid and that could have an effect on the race start. So if Montana can get ahead of Lou, that could be crucial for the race. He's leaving a big gap, which is slightly illegal, but yeah, I think pre-season race, no one's gonna get sent to the stewards. Lou's gonna back off. And Jensen, take us through the start, lad. Get your pedal to the metal, go, 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 boys on. He's aired me. Nice. Oh, Jesse's gone for Montana, Lou, Yarrow. That is it's a very likely result, to be fair. But here we go then. Lou's coming to the line, to his grid slot. Let's see if he points himself towards Montana, maybe. Looks like he's just gonna go straight, or is he? Yeah, I think he's just looking straight. Let's see if anyone messes up the parking and gets disqualified. Looks like everyone's all clear, so here we go. Just waiting for the red lights. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Oh no, this isn't promising, is it? This is not promising. Oh no! The lobby might have glitched. Just a might. I pray that it starts, but it's not looking likely. Jensen has died, the lobby's died.
We'll give
I
it
don't know
another
what else
half
to
minute.
say. Just staring at the cars now.
Yeah. It doesn't look
I
good.
think we might have a lobby restart on our hands.
Yeah, I think we ain't gonna take risk of that. We need to correct the setting anyway. We're restarting, everyone. That's official, from my word.
Make sure to add them all in the Discord, because a few of them are still racing.
I've added a tag.
Because as soon as you left Jensen it started working, but obviously you don't want to miss the commentary on the start, so you need to restart.
Wait, the thing is though, no one can invite me back, that's the problem.
Yeah, and oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, people are retired on purpose anyway, so I'm gonna
Well,
leave that. Get ready to train your lobby.
great. Right, let's get the back in. It's really hard to find everyone.
No way, Darwin Núñez has scored 2 goals for Liverpool. Don't ask me how, but that is the news during the FRL F1 live stream.
I can invite people that I've played together with. But what's the news that none of them have appeared?
Remember to take quality off and make it custom grid, that.
Yeah, I'll make sure of that.
Maybe we should turn formation lap off, because that seems to cause a few glitches.
Yeah, you could probably do that.
Make sure to let everyone know. I know I've seen a couple leagues test it, and the formation app does seem to cause a few bugs, like not starting and the time glitch, and yeah, so. Jesse Lingard to Nottingham Forest.
Right. I need help inviting people. People in the stream. Drivers in the stream. Just help me. Help a man out.
Three people have joined, that is mighty.
Yeah, because I don't have quite a few of these people.
I'll invite Montana.
This game is mightily clear. Right, let's get Jaro.
MedTC and who else? I can't
Rom.
think. Yeah, Rom.
Oh my god, what am I seeing? I've seen a account. I type in LFR Rom and I see an account called LFR Isma.
Yeah, I know.
What a goat. Right. Invited all I can, I think.
Don't forget to click spectate, Jensen.
Yeah, don't worry, I will.
I hope we get an exciting race.
Is his voice shared?
No.
God, I could only just imagine. I don't know. Right. We got 9 drivers. We're still waiting for Rom, and we're waiting for.
Vapor. No. It is Rom and Jasbrand. YS Brand.
Oh yeah, YS brand.
It's been a year, Daddy, since we last tried to start this race. This is prime entertainment.
I mean, yeah, the commentary is just even better.
Better. I agree.
It's better than the racing, isn't it?
Jensen, do you want me to scream like George Morgan on the start?
What does everyone want on the stream? Right, okay.
Yes, it's time to go. Wait, get the grid up. Make sure damage is off as well.
Yeah. Can you tell me the grid, please, Tom?
Yeah,
If
I
that's
can.
okay. Thank you very much.
It was LFR Lou.
Yeah.
FRL Lou, sorry. I'm so sorry. NSX Montana. Then it was Hannes.
Vaporizer.
Then in P4 was Yarrow. P5 was Vaporizer.
Yeah.
P6 Med TC.
Yeah.
P7 Sipala.
Yeah.
8th was Kiki. 9th was Rom. 10th was YS Brand. And 11th was IRL Dundee.
Right, we've got that sorted. It's time to ready up, my friends.
Let's get ready to rumble.
If it doesn't work
2.0.
again, then we might be in a problem.
Jensen's
If
awful
it doesn't
internet, I
work
have to
again, then
say.
I'm just gonna give up. It
What are you gonna do?
definitely seems like a host and spectate did not work, does it?
Yeah.
Like every lobby I've hosted and driven, it's been near enough perfect. But this, yeah, it's just not.
Does everyone know that the formation map is off? I repeat,
Yeah.
the formation map is off.
Formation map is off.
Remember to put your setups on, guys. Remember to change your fuel, your tyres.
Just made that apparent in the chat.
There's gonna be someone who just starts weaving as soon as they get off the line.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like one of the Ferraris and the Mercedes have gone hards. Is what I can see from inside the garages.
Wait, does it work like that?
Yeah, they just changed from softs to hards.
That might just be the strat. That might just be the tyres that they're gonna go for their first stop. Maybe. I don't know.
Oh, it's just
look,
changed
they've
back
gone
to softs for the Mercedes. Oh, Montana has left the session. That's not good.
Well, this is all. Yeah, it's already broke, isn't it? Montana's
We need some
game crashed.
intel from NSX Montana.
His game crashed.
What are we gonna do? Start without him, or
No.
just dream back?
No. Montana, have you got your? If you haven't got your setups, just let me know, and we could try and do it again, maybe. Because yeah, it wouldn't be very fair if someone going. Oh my god, no.
Tell us if you get in time to actually start the race, or if you've not got a
He's
setup.
joined the lobby, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, this is a bit.
And it's lights out, and away we go. I think Montana might have just got back to his car.
But has he got his setup?
Lou has absolutely gone clear in the lead. Yarrow has sent it round the outside. Is there some contact at the back? Oh, I can see 4 wide.
Has Montana not got his setup?
Well, Yaro's had a great start, up to second from fourth on the grid, but Lou has already dropped the RS. Montana's had a... I don't think he's got a setup, or he's got no wing or something.
No, he hasn't got a setup, I don't think. Oh,
oh, there's a spinner. YS brand is round. Sipala's been pushed onto the curb. Oh, he's so far wide. He's already got a penalty on lap 1. Montana is weaving. It's gone to shambles.
It doesn't look like... I don't think he has got a setup, or his tyre temps are in the mud. Maybe. I don't know.
However, I am looking at P3.
He's carrying on, he hasn't mentioned anything else, but yeah, he's got like lots of fuel on board and all that. Lou's got away.
Yeah, he's definitely on balance out. Look how much he's losing on the straight. And I know Montana usually uses some insane straight line speed now. Oh, Dundee is tagged Kiki.
I think Montana might be trying to stick it out, I don't know. The thing is though, he's...
Oh, Kiki's on the gravel, oh, he's bumped! He's took some... oh, he's just porpoised on the gravel.
The thing is with Montana, he was at the bottom of the list for priority for pre-season, because we didn't really need to see his pace, because we already pretty much know where he is, so I don't think... Given he hasn't got a set, we don't have to look at how he performs in this. But he managed to get back past Dundee though.
Goes for a spin in the background. Oh. I've just seen that late.
Rom.
He's gonna have a nice little battle with EIS brand at the back. Lou, however, has shown some insane pace. He's flown away. Yaro also has got good pace. He's dropped Hannes by 2 seconds. Vaporizer is following Hannes closely. Medici's using all his battery to stay in the DRS. And Sapala and Montana have both dropped out of DRS.
It'd be a great effort if Montana managed to get top 3 even, or a top 4. So at the moment he's still got good pace. If that's not a sap or not. Lou though, he is absolutely flying at the front.
Oh, as Vaporizer's going for the move on Hannes. Down the inside of the turn 1. He's going to hold it around the outside, it's the Alfa Romeo. But Vaporizer's made a nice move stick there. Now Med-T's going to look to challenge Hannes maybe. Not this time around. Yeah, Montana's... I'm not too certain.
I'm not.
As Dundee has had a spin in Sector 2. Oh, he's almost taken out Rom, but he's ghosted, thankfully. But yeah, Montana... Knowing just Montana's raw pace, I feel like if he was on a setup, he'd be...
Yeah, past these guys already.
And, yeah, exactly.
Or at least trying to make some progress, but... Yeah, it definitely looks like he's struggling with that setup. Although, if it's a preset or not, if he's just struggled to get up to temps. But you should be up to temps after the first lap anyways, even if they're struck very low. I think, then again, Lou, with his pace, he's on the soft, isn't he? So...
Yeah, Montana just did the quickest medium time so far, so... yeah, maybe, I think he's just, maybe he must have been on like 70-degree tyres, or 65 degrees on the tyres at the very start, and so that's why he got down on the positions. Does seem to be relatively back up to speed now though. He's catching up to the back of Sapala, who is in the train, They're all in the train from 3rd down to 7th.
Let's see how they get on here.
The guy leading the train has the most battery, which you don't see often. Lou is absolutely streaking away.
Yeah, but Will, starting on the soft tyres, come torn him at the end of the race though. I mean, looking at it, it doesn't look like it will. He's picking up
I imagine he'll undercut as well and just pull a massive gap.
He could be almost a pit stop gap ahead. Everyone else is pit stopped. If they go from medium to soft or medium to hard, or whatever strategies they're going to choose. But yeah, Montana, it looks like he's got some pace.
Hannes has gone deep. TC is going to try and get the exit. Oh, he's just tapped the back of Hannes.
They both got DRS. MedTC is just going to hang back there. Now Montana over the back of Sipala at the moment.
Med-T is pushing Hannes through these corners. I'd like to see a cheeky send here, but of course it is pre-season. They want to show their pace, not bad driving standards. So, as Vaporizer's made a massive mistake. Oh, he's still losing the back end on the exit. He's lost 2 positions. He's come back on side by side with Med-TC.
Yeah, that ain't no longer. That was a pure mistake there from Vaporizer. Goes straight off. And that is awesome.
Montana's almost less than a second behind 3rd. So he's very much still in this race.
Yeah, look how close everyone is here. This is like the Austria 5 car battle we had in real life F1.
Lee Price has been, and he's going to go down the inside. He sent it on Med-TC. He's given him a squeeze, but he's made the move. He's trying to make up for his mistakes. Montana has spun! He's spun!
Oh no.
Oh, and he's retired. Oh no, he's going to crash into someone. Oh no, that is a massive accident.
Oh no.
Oh no. YS Brand has gone steaming into Montana's AI. And the reigning champion has caused absolute calamity. Out of pure frustration, YS Brand has sped into the pits and retired.
Yeah,
as Triple has made the move on Hannes.
I mean, YS Brand and Montana, they're two that we already sort of know that piece, even though YS Brand didn't really show it today, but yeah.
Sipala then with the German branded helmet, it looks like it's on the back of Vaporizer. Well, Vaporizer's got the ERS advantage on it. Oh no, he doesn't anymore actually. He's actually Hannes who has the advantage. .9 seconds the gap now between the leaders. Looks like LFR might have shown his pace and tried to intimidate people before the season.
Has been
Dundee has left the session. Oh dear. Another one bites the dust. Montana had 60-degree front tyres and then the wheel disconnected for 2 seconds. So
did you have a setup, Montana, or is that a balanced setup? I'm assuming it might have been
Montana, but at least it's pre-season.
I mean, yeah, he's one of those drivers that, he's got the sort of exemption for F1. But
Sipala has spun, but he's carrying on, it seems. He's just in that train with he's actually caused Hannes to lose the DRS with Vaporizer, so maybe this will allow Vaporizer to push on, try and catch up to Yarrow. Maybe we'll see a nice battle for 2nd and 3rd. But I think this battle for the win is over unless Lou has a disaster. looks like the only person with DRS right now is MedTZ. As you see, Rom has gone for another spin. Maybe the pressure of proving yourself is getting to people. MedTC's burning his DRS. He's got the slipstream. DRS is open. Is he going to send one down the inside? Hannes defends late. He's going to go around the outside. No, he's not. He thinks better of it. But he's got a nice exit after Hannes has gone a bit deep. Oh, he has hit the rear tyre. But he has got the exit. He's got the DRS. He's going to try and go up the inside. Looks like he's got the straight line speed advantage and he's going to make that move. Oh no! Hannes has tried to... I don't know what he's done there. He's just turned into him.
Oh,
yeah, MedTC has made that move. He's up into 4th.
Wonder
Now
if Keke...
Kiki's on the back of Hannes.
Well, we're on lap 8 and we've lost 2 drivers and 1 has left due to the game being pretty poor still, which is a shame, really. But we're going to try and muscle on anyway, with the rest of the drivers muscle on. So it might be hard tyres.
He's going to go for the medium tyres. Gonna try and get them to the end of the race. Looks to have nailed the pit entry.
Very used to seeing a Ferrari winning in Bahrain.
Now it's just a question of, is he going to come out in traffic? I think he's going to come out behind Stipala, and of course with them cold tyres he's going to drop a bit far behind, so... See how he handles the tyre warm-up phase. Weaving down the straight to get some heat in.
Yeah, he's trying to get as much as he can into the tyres at this moment.
Kiki's actually overtaken Hannes now, so Hannes is down to 5th.
Oh, Carlos spun again.
Oh dear. He almost kept out the wall.
I mean, we've seen much of it from him before
he just
anyway.
came back on the track in front of Rom. Rom's gonna make the move on him. Is he gonna send it down the inside? No, he's backed out.
And LFR Rom takes the position off LFR Msipala. And Lou, he's got 9 seconds to catch up to the lead pack here. Jaro is out on his own at the moment. So is Vaporizer. MedTC has got Keke 1.2 behind. Yeah, Hannah is starting to struggle a little bit there, and he's fighting a penalty.
And he's actually tired in the pits. Oh dear, we're down to 7 drivers. But we might see a nice.
I mean, he was running alright there, but he's just chosen to give up, which is interesting.
Is Sapala gonna send it down the inside? Oh no, he thinks about it, but doesn't go for it. Oh, he's got a big snap on there. The McLaren has lost DRS now to Rom. He's gonna have to work hard to get that back. And now we have no one in a battle, so... Oh, he spun again. Round turn 4. Yeah,
another spin for Spala, and he's been overtaken by Dundee, the AI. Yeah, that's not the greatest so far for Spala. But yeah, Lou looks like to be having the time of his life. Absolutely flying. Fastest car on the track, and at the moment he's only 15 seconds or so off the race lead, so
Price caught up 3 tenths to Yarrow on that lap, so maybe he's got something up his sleeve to try and fight for second place. But I have to say, this race on lap 11 might as well stop the count.
Yeah, it's not really much point. They're just driving for the sake of driving at the moment, trying to do their best. But to be honest, you could probably say in the first part of that race, like, you know, Montana and Hannah's, they're pretty much F1. YS brand has struggled a little bit today, but of course you have the next week's race, and so for Dundee as well. So Parla showing the pace with just the spins to try and get rid of going into next week. We're down to 6 drivers now left racing.
Is it Spain next week?
Yeah. And Lou is catching the top lot up by quite a rate. 2 seconds a lap on Giaro. Where does this come from? He's out of energy.
I think he's pushing past the flat at the minute. He's turtling in the sector. But not having any batteries not going to help him in the long run. Although the gap's going to be that huge that I don't think it's going to matter. 30.3, definitely the fastest lap of the race. Vaporise has caught up to Yarrow by another 3/10. So he's pushing towards that second place.
Yeah, they both got about the same energy as well. They've both been about the same for ERS, so definitely looking Vaporizer as the quicker driver at the moment.
Yeah, maybe Yarrow, he just worn his tyres out too much at the start. Now Vaporizer's coming back into it after being involved in a few battles and making that mistake on the curb. Well, this looks like the closest battle we're going to get towards the end of the race.
Apparently Hannah's was on the default setup for race.
Yeah, I did notice that. Rom's had another spin. Pushing too hard maybe, or just lacking concentration.
So Vaporizer's caught up another 2 temps. I wonder in the next few laps the DRS will be there. And
He's
also catching up.
faster than Vaporizer on that lap, so this race looks pretty much over for Louis. Just needs to bring it home.
Yeah, it depends how early they could go onto the softs. The leaders could go into the softs.
Gap to leader right now between Lou and Yarrow is 12 seconds, so...
A barking dog. Oh.
Is that Jensen's dog?
Yeah, it's my dog. But yeah, we'll move on.
So the gap's gonna be like 12 plus seconds.
Oh, and that's Jaro!
Span.
Oh, he spun the car.
Oh no, our only chance at a battle.
And he was leading the race. He was going to be the next, like, the best shot at getting Lou on the softs. But now Lou is only 2.5 seconds behind him, and he hasn't got overheated tyres like Jaro, so yeah, that's not great. Not great at all for him.
Looks like he's going to push on though. He only lost 10 seconds on that lap, it's not that deep. Vaporizer needs to push on now, because the only man he can challenge now is the race leader, net race leader.
Yeah, you could easily say the top 5 in this race so far. They're displaying good pace. And of course, Montana Hannes and maybe M. Sapalo also playing the same sort of pace.
Yeah.
But just a few little issues for their side.
So, is there a provisional grid for F1 yet?
This is the provisional grid for F1.
Yeah, but obviously we're missing 9 drivers, so...
Yeah, there's quite a few drivers. Like, we've got about 27 drivers, I think, in F1 at the moment, and Romy's gone for another spin. But he's carrying on going, though, which is good to see. God, you can see all the tyre marks coming out of the traction zones here. Actually mad.
Gonna fall asleep at this rate. Lose only 1.7 seconds behind Yaro now. If they meet and have a battle, Vaporizer might be invited back into this race.
Vaporizer is on course for P2 at the moment, but yeah, he's got to hope something bad's happened to Lou, but I don't think they'll be able to put up too much of a fight. They've all got gaps, no DRS train Luke to pick them off one by one. Fairly easy.
Of course. Lou's got everything to lose, but not. He's got a lot of spare time he can give up. Not risk anything stupid.
Soft tyres on lap 15. He's going very early for soft tyres.
Yeah, expect him to make another pit stop or... Oh, and he's fine. I'm dead. This is not the exciting race that I had hoped for. But we have Lou. He's in the DRS now. LFR Yaro. He's not close enough, anywhere near close enough on this straight to get there. He's also got no battery at all, so you know, it could actually be quite a task to get past the Williams man. And we do know Yaro has good pace. He did lead the race for all those laps after Lou pitted and he didn't spin. So now he's looking to keep Lou behind, maybe just for pride's sake.
Be interested in it.
If you can get into the DRS of Kiki, that might hold up Lou quite a lot. Check the gap to the leader. The gap between Vaporizer and Lou is currently 8.3 seconds. So I'll have to keep an eye on whether that grows or not.
Jesus. That's going to be a massive gap for Vaporizer to close down then. For the final stint. Depending on when he pits.
I expect him to pit around lap 20 or 21.
Oh, big snap from Vaporizer. He's going to lose a heap of time there. He loses about 2 tenths of NTC, but he gets back on the energy straight away to counter that.
He's going to go for the overtake now. Yaro's not going to make it difficult whatsoever.
And Lou through into 4th. Next up is Keke. I think
Just has that traction advantage, doesn't it?
I think Keke might be the last overtake he might have to do this race. And it's just driving. on fastest lap on the soft tyres of 30.2. On lap 17, we're going to be on to lap 18 after this to see if any of the top 3 will pit. And it looks like they're all going to stay out. And Lou eyeing up another pass. One Keke. And he's getting so much closer speed. Easy overtake, it looks like. He keeps the inside into P3 for FRL Lou. Creaking chair.
He's not going to challenge him on the way up to turn 4.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be able to challenge him back at all. To be honest.
I think that is it then.
Giara's kept up pretty well with Lou.
Ooh, that's a big snap for Kiki. Yara's going to take advantage of it.
Open invitation. And then it's just, yeah, simple as you like for him.
And the 4 ROMs behind FRL Dundee. Obviously Dundee has not rejoined the session.
Yeah, and Rom can't make it then.
Come back in the pits.
Is this to the tyre or is it to the new set of tyres? He's going to go for a new set of tyres, it looks like. Oh my god, it's going to be laps. He's going on to a new set of softs. Interesting.
11 laps to the end. Vaporizer is now only 6 seconds ahead of Lou, so Lou is absolutely destroyed in this race, and yeah, maybe we can see him fighting for the championship in Montana this season. Oh, so I see Rom spin there at turn 1. Also, there's a few more drivers, obviously, newcomers to the league. Absolute legends, like, you know... Liam. Very, very fast driver. I hope to see him,
I haven't seen him yet, but...
Montana. I know you will.
We'll see him soon. Definitely challenge for wins.
So it's going to be Lou. Maybe Vaporizer has shown good pace today. Montana, of course.
Been a great race, yeah. Well, do what you want, Rob, to be fair.
Or did he not submit time trials?
It's been quite of a shit overnight, to be honest, for everyone, to be honest.
Don't swear on the stream, Jensen. Rom's gone for another spin.
Well, I'm reading comments of being, like, down to earth. You know, I'm a down to earth kind of guy, I don't care if it's...
I'm dying.
What influence is it going to have if I say that word?
Gonna get demonetized.
2 viewers at the moment. Yeah, it was like 10 or so, but it's become a bit of a ball fest at the moment, really, because everyone's so spread out.
I can see why everyone left. I'm falling asleep.
Yeah, it's been quite a broken lobby. Yeah, and
yeah, of course it's not our fault that a few drivers didn't show up. Of course, it was.
Rom, if you're gonna piss about though, like, there's no need to piss about on the track. If you're gonna retire, just retire in the pits. Yeah, I'm just gonna cut away from that because that isn't really great from Rom there. I know it's a pre-season race, which is pretty much like in the shite, but yeah.
Yeah, bouncing around the track is not going to improve the admin's thoughts on you as Yaro speeds into the pits. To add salt to his wounds, he's got a 5-second penalty. MedTC's come out ahead. MedTC may be going for an undercut on Vaporizer, but obviously they're going to come out on cold softs. Probably not going to go anywhere. I'm just praying for a battle at this point. Closest thing they've got is
Lou and Vaporizer.
the pits. The pit crews next to each other. Someone spread some rumours in the pit lane.
Oh my god.
Let's see if, I'm guessing Vaporizer's just going to extend, maybe go for a fastest lap at the end. Try and, intimidate the other drivers going into the new season after,
Yeah, his tyres don't look great though.
second place.
But he's kept some good
21
pace.
laps,
He's kept some really good pace at the end of his stint. Like, Lou has, he stopped catching Vaporizer at the rate that it was. And Vaporizer has like, a lot more energy. And Vaporizer's going to come into the pits now. And Lou is going to go to the end of the race with a 15 or so second gap to his nearest rival.
Now it'll be, it's not even interesting to see where MedTC is going to come out because he's a fair distance behind Vaporizer. There is nothing to watch anymore. Let's just, I think you should just go on board with Lou, give him the screen time for such a dominant performance.
Yeah,
and then you can go on board with Vaporizer for his attempt at fastest lap.
He's only just come out of the pits, so it's not really an attempt at the moment, but...
Yeah, on the next lap.
Yeah. MedTC though, he's got the tyres warmed up, and he's only 1.7 away from Vaporizer.
I'm sure as soon as he heats them tyres up, he'll be gone. Like a rocket in the wind. I don't even know, that's definitely not the saying. But
A rocket in the wind.
Rockets don't move in the wind, but
A paper bag.
in the wind.
Yeah.
1.5 seconds the gap now, but MedTC spent a lot of battery. Vaporizer coming around the left corner.
He's got a lot of battery as Vaporizer, and he's going to push this lap. Fastest lap attempt.
Build that gap to MedTC by a long margin.
Let's go on Vaporizer, let's see what he does for a fastest lap here. Heidi turn 1, keeps it in third, up to fourth. Takes a lot of the curb. I'm going up into turn 4 here. And it's just like a qualifying lap, isn't it, really? Exactly, you just have a little bit more fuel on board and you don't have as much as the modes. There we go, and Ron speeds into the pit lane and he's going to retire from the session finally. There we go, Vaporizer.
Takes that neat and tidy. Burns some
A lot
fire in
of-
the exit.
yeah.
Currently dropped the gap to MedTC by 8 tenths, so he is looking very quick.
Made that 9 tenths. And we get a little bit wide through turn 13. Into 14.
It's
Lovely.
on for like a low 29 here, I'd say. I'd be surprised if he Rom's done a 29.5, so this could be close for the fastest lap. Although I think Vaporizer should have it. 28.29. Oh, gets it by just under a tenth.
Wow.
29.423. So good lap there by Rom. Shows
Yeah,
a good
Ron's
pace at the
definitely,
end.
he's got the 1 lap pace. Rom has, but yeah, he's got to
needs
show it
to,
in Spain next week. To show the race pace as well as the quali pace.
I agree.
We're on lap 24. We've got 6 laps, or 5.5 laps left. We've got Ferrari absolutely crushing it at the front. AlphaTauri Vaporizer just about holding his own in second. MedTC hanging back in third, and Jaro and Keke just running their own races at the moment. And of course Dundee, who left the session earlier on. And of course we've got retirements of Rom, who pretty much gave up. Same with Sipala, Hannes, no setup. Rias Brand just got caught up in incidents here and there in Montana with glitched tyres and FFB, which caused him to get bogged down a bit. But
Interesting to note is that after his tyres were cold, Vaporizer was 19 seconds behind Lou. So in like 3 laps he's caught up by quite a margin. What, 4.5 seconds?
yeah, but Lou's kept
tyres,
enough, hasn't
he's got 21 laps on their mediums, and as we saw, Vaporizer had good pace at the end of his stint, so
he? He was 15 laps on the mediums, actually.
No, but he will have done 21 by the end of the race.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Vaporizer has caught a lot. He's shown great pace on these softs, I'd say. But yeah, it's not enough after that incredible first stint from Lou.
Yeah.
All that battling and the big mistake he made has cost Vaporizer today.
Just looking at this race, what might he achieve this season? Because it's looking very promising for him. Could he be the pretender to Montana's crown? We might just find out in
Maybe
the
play
upcoming weeks.
maybe as NSX teammates they will work together. Is because Dizzle signed up this season and Macho?
Yes, it has, yeah. They both have.
There's 2 more contenders for race wins, I'd like to say. So we're gonna, although today may have been boring, I'm sure the season will be a lot more exciting.
Hopefully we get to see, because this on the first race, it'll be his 100th FRL start. So a big race for him coming up. Don't know how many
Where's
starts
round
everyone
one?
else has got. I think it's Australia. Bunty says, nice to hear a scout commentating.
It is, mate. Mickey Price is 12 seconds behind Lou now, so
yeah.
that's 7 seconds he's caught in about 5 laps.
Yeah, loose tyres, you can already see the markings on them. Vaporizers still in good condition. Needs to bring in the gap down, but yeah, it's good pace from both of them. And Jaro has spun the car.
It's gonna gift Kiki P5.
P4,
P4, sorry.
Yeah. And yeah, that's all pretty much it. Here comes Lou, starting in the last 3 laps of the race. I don't think we're going to see much more. We might see Keke and Jaro have a little fight. I don't think we'll see MedTC.
We should see Yarrow pit for fastest lap, that's what I'd say. I'd suggest that anyway.
Yeah, but you want to go to the end, wouldn't you? It's not pit for fastest lap kind of race. It's like complete the race as fast as you can. Get the best race time you can. Hope Blue spins, it would be fun.
For loose spins, you might get a beautiful last lap battle.
You can't forget Hungary last season where he spun and crashed out of the race, well, leading the race when it came up to a safety car and onto into tyres. Sorry for bringing that up, Lou fans.
Commentator's curse, come on.
Yeah. We'll go on board with him.
Yeah, Lou's got about 0.09 laps of fuel, so maybe he's gonna run out at the very end. Who knows? Fuel is rather light on this game.
He's got... looking at his fuel, he's got 0.1 laps extra. I think he'll make it pretty easily. He just has to bring the tyres home. They don't look in the best condition, of course. And that's what Vaporizer will have to hope for, is those tyres to blow, but Vaporizer managed to go 21 laps on them, so surely Lou might be able to do the same. And we're not going to do interviews because, of course, pre-season is literally, you can't really say if they're going to be in F1 or F2 or wherever, even though they will, looking at things, but still, it's only pre-season, there's not really much to talk about. But we're going to go on board with Lou. Let's get the turn around the final corner for the final, or for the penultimate time actually, as he enters his final lap of this race. Going down to turn 1. And yeah, looks like the gaps have all separated again. Vaporizer, the only one catching anyone at the moment. He is bringing the gap down to 7.6 seconds on Lou. And I think that's the best he'll be able to do. Maybe bring it down to about 7 at best at the moment. Anyways, we'll jump on board with Lou till the end of the race. See what happens up the front.
I have to say, I'm impressed by MedTC, because since Vaporizer went for that fastest lap attempt, he's only lost about 3 or 4 tenths in the last 5 or 6 laps, so that is an impressive drive from MedTC. He has got good race pace, nice and consistent. But
yeah,
obviously,
hope to see more of him back here. Yeah. And yeah, Lou already waving, he knows that he is really impressed tonight. And he is definitely one to watch this season. And Lou absolutely dominated here today in the pre-season race. He wins in Bahrain, weaving all the way across the line. And
Vaporizer comes home
there you go. Vaporizer, I think he brought it down to about 6.5 seconds there.
He's gonna creep across the line on no fuel. And then we wait for Yarrow and Kiki. Looks like Kiki's gonna jump in on penalties.
Yeah, it's only a speeding in the pits though for Yarrow. And yeah, there you go. And that's it for the pre-season race. We're glad that's over, because of course it didn't really run very well. But yeah. We'll just go through the race results there. And we'll just go through the lap times of the finishes anyway.
I've just seen something really peculiar. Wait, oh, it's because he carried his wheel out to the podium, and so he had his gloves on when he was lifting the trophy. That really caught me off guard anyway. That was quite a boring race. Darwin Núñez got a hat-trick. Tops off the night, to be honest. Jensen, have you ended the stream?
Yeah, I'm just going to. Well, I was just going through the race results there and the lap times, just so keep track of those. But anyways, we're going to end this pre-season stream at Bahrain. Make sure to tune in again on Monday for F3 and F4, and of course Tuesday for F1 and F2 pre-season around Spain with this season's usual commentators, not us. But yeah, cheers for watching, and